You're making web design harder than it needs to be. I've had a lot of people reach out to me wanting help with making their website design look better. Little do they know that there's already tools inside of the program that are built to help you. Now, I am a Squarespace and Show It website designer, so today I'm going to show you the Squarespace templates that you can use right now that are completely free, that are going to upload your website immediately without you needing to know any design yourself. Now on my channel, I do like to talk about all the creative ways we can design better websites using Squarespace and Show It. However, if you're just at the beginning stage and you really just want your website to look better and you don't have a designer and you're not a designer, this is what you can do. So right now I'm in one of my sample websites and I'm going to show you a few things that are really quick and easy that you can do right now. So first things first, I want to make sure that you are in the right version of Squarespace. So if you're not in Squarespace 7.1 Fluid Engine, that is the most recent version as of this recording in 2025. That is the version you want to be on. So if you're still on 7.0, and how you can find out is inside of your website panel under Pages, scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll see right at the bottom corner what version your website is. If it says 7.0, you're going to want to upgrade to the 7.1. At this point, Squarespace has made buttons available for people who are still on 7.0. Under website, you should have a button that says update design or update to 7.1, and it will update your entire website to the new platform. Now, there are a lot of great things about the new version of Squarespace 7.1 and even more fun and exciting things coming out soon. But for this video, we're just going to talk about the existing design templates that you can do immediately without knowing any design or any code. So I'm going to go over to a blank page. Now, if you're starting a completely new page, you're going to click on this plus button. Now, once you get to the plus button, you'll see that you can start from a completely blank page, or you can start from page layouts. So if you go to page layouts, it will come immediately up with pre-designed pages already done for you. So if you scroll, you'll see that there's already these sections. Literally just click on one and it will create the entire page with sample text for you to swap out and fill in for you. That is just easy step number one. Now, if you decide to start from a blank page, you can also do the same thing. So we're going to click edit. And we're going to hit that big blue button that says add section. Now here's all the fun stuff. So here's all the pre-designed sections that are already designed for you. And they've even categorized things by section. So your top section is your intro section. So here's all the layouts that you can use for the very top intro section. Now, does that mean you can only use these for the intro section? Absolutely not. You can use these designs in any section that you like. But this just makes it a lot easier to pick, especially if you're not familiar with web design. What typically goes in the top section is usually one of these layouts that you can start with. So we can just pick. Sharon talks about overlapping, so we're going to click this one for my intro. Okay, there's our intro. Now our next section, we're going to go back and we're going to hit add section. Now our next section, you can look through the list of options here for your next section. Now the most popular ones are towards the top. So these are going to be your most common sections. So you're going to have an about section. That's just a short little blurb. You might have some of your clients that you've worked with or people on your team. You can use these for testimonials or you can use these for people on your team. Obviously, you want to show off if you have products, both physical or digital. Your services, if you're a service provider, here are some options for service providers. Obviously, you also, if you are a service provider, you have a portfolio. So here are some options to show off your portfolio. We always want to show a testimonial section as much as you can. So here are the testimonial sections. It's even showing it to me in the color palette that I have right now. Events and quotes are not as common, but definitely can still use those. your digital products, even shows you like a pricing plan. Or if you've got a course membership, Squarespace offers membership plans now, or for courses, which makes it really great to have an all-in-one system. Scheduling, especially if you are a consultant, a coach, they use Acuity, is super important to have that scheduling app on here. If you're a nonprofit, we've got donation capabilities. You can add a donation bar. And then images, just a creative way of showing different blocks with photos. So if you want to show more photos, there's creative ways. And then if you have any videos, if you're a videographer or a YouTube channel, instructions, course previews, testimonials, any of those things would go in your videos. And then if you're a restaurant, they've got menus. Always want to add a form, probably on your contact page more than your home page. But this automatically sets up like a system for your forms. Charts, I've never used charts, but hey, if someone wants to use charts. And then audio, if you are a podcaster or if you have music. So I'm going to quickly just show you that we're going to add a short about here. Then we're going to add the next section. We're going to show probably the team. We're going to show the team. Actually, I don't like that one with the above one, so I'm going to choose a different one. Let's delete that, remove it. We're going to add, let's say people. Let's say our team. Let's do this one for our team. Okay, then we're going to add a new section. We're going to add our services. We're service providers, and we have a few services that we offer. So we're going to show this one right here as our services. Then we're going to add another section, which is our portfolio. And our portfolio, we're going to show in a slider format. Then we're going to add another section. We're going to add some testimonials. I like the ones with the arrows. The ones with the arrows are sliding through ones. So you can have ones with images, with squares, without, and it doesn't really matter. You can still change things if you choose one and you decide you don't like that one. You can always go back into the content and you can switch out the design. So you can say, I do want to show a carousel, or I do want to show an image. You can always change that. We're going to say last, so we got our testimonials. Maybe we're going to show our digital products also that we sell. We do sell a digital product. So let's say our digital products plan 1, plan 2. And then we're going to follow that back up with another call to action at the end with some bold imagery here. And then we're also going to do our newsletter sign up, which they don't have a specific designed one for newsletter, but I'm just going to go back to intro because intro has a lot of the creative layouts already done inside of it. And I'm going to pick one that's more horizontal, or we can pick this one. I like the scrolling text. So we'll get some scrolling text on there. And then if we want to add our newsletter, we just hit add block. We add newsletter. And there's our newsletter that they can subscribe at the bottom of the page. So if we go back up to the very top, we can see we've got our intro section. We've got a short about. We've got a meet the team. We've got a services section. We have a portfolio section. We have a testimonial section. We also have a course section of plan 1 and plan 2. Then we also have another section for, I forgot what I was going to do this one for. This could be also signing up for something. If you go to the footer, if we say add footer, you can see that there's a lot of options for the footer. And I know a lot of people have a hard time with what to put in the footer. Make sure you repeat your navigation. Make sure you repeat your call to action, your logo, and who you are. So don't leave your footer blank. That is really important real estate. And Squarespace has made these all possible for you so that you get the right information in the footer. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!